Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. Italian tennis player Fabio Fognini is always an open book on the tennis court. He is the same in his new memoir called Warning: My Life Between the Lines. In that memoir, he details his friendships and his feuds on the tour. And today, we're going to share some of our favorite Fabio revelations in the book. Now, we love his story about falling in love with his now wife, Flavia Pannetta, in Acapulco back in 2007. He says one of his biggest obstacles pursuing Flavia was her then boyfriend, Carlos Moya. Remember, Flavia and Carlos were engaged at one time, and in her own memoirs, she wrote about her split with Carlos, reportedly caused by his infidelity. But never mind that. Flavia and Fabio joined forces in a love match at the 2015 Hopman Cup. They were married in 2016 in a very elegant Italian wedding, and they now have a 3-year-old son, Federico, and a beautiful baby daughter named Farah. Fabio says family has really stabilized him. In the book, Fognini also talks about other relationships, like his love-hate relationship with Andy Murray. The two apparently deeply detest each other, though Fabio says he does admire Andy's passion for the sport. Fognini calls Andy arrogant and says they are both hotheads who lose their cool easily. And remember, these two reportedly almost came to blows in the Shanghai locker room last October after they really went after each other on the court. Though Fabio says he respects Andy's skills, do not expect these two to be sharing a pizza and beers anytime soon. And how about Roger Federer? Fabio says he's a bit of a prankster with a really good sense of humor, sometimes silly and sometimes sarcastic. Fabio says Roger really likes to play a lot of jokes on everybody. One of Fabio's best friends on tour happens to be Novak Djokovic. In fact, they have played doubles together in the past. Fabio says Novak's discipline and his precision makes him an absolutely oppressive opponent. He says Novak doesn't allow you to think of any alternatives on the court. Fabio has played some of his greatest matches against Rafa Nadal, and some have been pretty contentious clashes. Back in 2015, Fognini beat Nadal 3 times in one season, including the one when he made history as the first man to fight back from 2 sets down to beat Rafa in a Grand Slam at the US Open. He also beat Rafa in Monte Carlo last year en route to his first Masters championship. And though they once got into a shouting match on court in Hamburg, Fabio says he has total respect for Rafa and calls him a force of nature on court. But Fabio writes that his on-court conflicts with Rafa were actually rooted in disputes he had with Uncle Tony Nadal, rather than Rafa himself. Fognini says he was annoyed by Uncle Tony's chatter and constant coaching from the box. All very interesting perspectives from Fabio, who made history at age 32 just last season as the oldest man in ATP history to crack the top 10 for the very first time. Always entertaining to watch and now to read. For more information, you can check out his Instagram page. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time.